celebrate with me as summer has arrived, my friend.
Properly.
Too sweet for all the Sheilas out there. Get ready and get rocking. Thank you for joining us on Saturday. Get your cameras ready. Oh yeah! Welcome, guys. Yeah, get your cameras ready. At some point. And make sure you're following us on Twitter. Twitter. Get your cameras ready. Get your cameras ready. That's all I'm saying. Get your cameras ready. And follow us on the Twitter if you want to win something. Something good. Something amazing. Something fucking
just
beautiful.
one.
How's it going, Fred?
I'm alright, mate. I'm alright. Thanks for having me.
It's alright.
Thanks for having me.
Have you had a great week?
I've had a fantastic
couple
week.
Of weeks,
couple of weeks. Fantastic couple of weeks, yeah.
Is this not the best fucking month of stuff coming out ever?
It kind of is.
It kind of is the best month of shit. What have we got? Game of Thrones tomorrow.
Avengers, mate.
Avengers is coming out.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Grand Theft Auto 5. Daredevil just fucking launched.
Fast 7.
Fast 7, which... Oh, did you see it today?
I did see it today.
You saw it today. And?
It touched the heart.
Did you cry?
I did
cry.
cry.
Did you weep?
Is
the send-off everything people say?
Yes. Suzanne had a full-blown cry. Not like... but like...
Not a boo-hoo.
And like, I did the man thing, mate. I let a tear just drop. I was like...
I let a tear drop through the mic.
It was really good. It was really good.
Okay. So I'm going to see it. I was hoping to see it tonight, actually. The web show was 50-50, but we're going. We're gonna go. We're gonna go and see the Fast 7 and Fall Apart. It's fucking godlike. How cheesy is it? How cheesy are we getting? Have we gone off the board?
We've got OTT.
Hurt Muscle's in it. Hurt Muscle.
Mate, he is a baller in that film. The boss? He's basically, you know, the unnamed CIA guy.
Oh.
But he rocks.
Ops.
Exactly.
Wet work, mate.
Exactly.
Wet work.
And not specifics, and it's not a spoiler. He's got a gadget in this film that he uses later on that A, looks swag, and B, is just epic.
Is it as swag as the from Guardians of the Galaxy? Because that thing is fucking swag.
Oh!
And they say it to the end of Guardians of the Galaxy, and fuck it, it's been out for months now. If you've not seen it, shit. The fucking whistle dart that penetrates everything, including ships, and he kills 60 guys or whatever it is in that field.
Yondu, mate.
Yondu, fucking wrecking face. Is it as good as that?
No.
No, it's not as good as that. I didn't think so. Because it's so teased. He's going... Yeah, it's fucking glorious. I'm looking forward to it, Fast 7.
It's good.
And I actually said to you last week, there's nothing good at the cinema in so long. It's actually retarded.
Mate.
It's ridiculous.
Avengers.
No, but I mean, there's been nothing good at the cinema. We used to go to the cinema, what, once a week? Something like that?
Tell you what, it's at the cinema now, though. UK people, you've been deprived for 6 months.
Oh, I know.
You've been held back by a curtain of other countries telling you how awesome it is. John Wick is now at the cinema. For the love of God, even if you've seen it, go and see it at the cinema. I walked past the billboard today when I was on the way to the cinema, saw the actual picture of John Wick now showing. Because Warner Brothers are dickheads.
I mean, even...
I said Warner Brothers are Universal, but either way, they're dickheads.
The world's got around this. I mean, the internet has changed that you can't delay that stuff. Because everyone just pirated it. I'm not going to lie, that's how we saw it.
It came out in, I want to say January on DVD in America anyway. So as soon as any country's released on DVD, bang, you've got a Blu-ray quality pirate.
Exactly. Like, why not just release it, you dick fucks?
Exactly.
Like, Game of Thrones comes out Monday. It's not tomorrow, it's Monday. But they even simulcast it now, so the UK gets it at the same time. Because guess why people weren't paying for it? If you release it like way early in the US.
You're an idiot.
We just pirate it.
Yeah.
Because we're not fucking stupid. We're not waiting months with everybody on Twitch going, Tyrion dies.
I know.
Jon Snow dudes.
Are you still a crow, Jon Snow?
So glad she's dead. I'm not even
suck it,
I'm so fucking glad. I am so fucking glad. I'm absolutely so glad. I hated that character so much.
I hate Dark Anubis.
Who is the worst? Dark Anubis is well good.
No, that guy there. John Wick was a really good movie, but the story was weak. It doesn't try to hide the fact that the story's weak, you foreskin face!
Somebody really likes John Wick.
It's well good.
What
a dick. Slap that bitch. Give him a ban. I don't like it.
Kingsman was great. Not for me. I can't watch chav movies. I can't watch a chavvy movie.
It's not a chav movie. It's that one. Listen.
That's enough. I'm done.
It's that one character. Look how fucking... What's he called now, the guy? I don't know what he's called.
Oh, the guy's in every British film, but nobody knows his name. That
but
guy.
he's dapper as fuck. Yeah?
But nobody knows his name, so no, he isn't. He's no... Did you know? Fact.
Hit me.
Skyfall.
Yes.
Do you know the end of Skyfall, where they go to Skyfall?
Yes.
The groundskeeper was supposed to be Sean Connery up until like 2 days before they filmed it.
I did not know that.
But they stopped it because it would ruin the movie.
It would ruin the movie. I agree.
It would ruin the movie.
I agree. It'd be nice to have
that
a cameo.
That would be so ridiculous.
Yeah.
I have issues with stuff where you reuse characters. And I know this is way out there in Nerdsville, but Star Trek Enterprise, which was a short-lived series, biggest flaw is they kept using characters, playing different characters that were already in the Star Trek universe.
Like
and it was fucking ridiculous. They kept bringing back people.
Colin Firth.
Colin
it, mate. Didn't even look at the chat.
Colin the fucking Firth. So we got that. I've got Fast 7 to look forward to. And then Avengers. We're going during the day, right?
Well, I'll have seen it by then, but yes.
I imagine you'll be down for a second screening.
Of course
I can't do the midnight release.
I'm off. I've booked the Thursday off. So it's midnight on Wednesday/Thursday. Go and watch it with Suzanne.
She's going to the midnight release?
Yeah, mate.
Is she? Where are you going to town?
No. Here's the thing.
But the IMAX
Slappy.
Shit.
Well, listen to me. Every day I was checking IMAX listings for advanced bookings on the IMAX at the Odeon in Manchester. I was off work one day sick. That's when they went on sale.
Oh, bastard.
So I looked on it, and your seats were at the front. And at the front of an IMAX...
It's ridiculous.
You might as well press your cheek on the side of a bus. So, the IMAX at our local cinema, which no one thinks about, everyone thinks the IMAX in Manchester, they're having a midnight release.
But the IMAX is shit.
It's not shit, it's just not as good
as
Manchester.
I don't know, an IMAX,
not as good as IMAX.
I don't know if I've been spoiled because I've been to a proper IMAX.
Well, that's what I mean.
And when that screen does that countdown, if you've never been to the IMAX movie, they do the fucking thing where it's zooming in at you and the screen starts to expand at the same time, don't they? They time it really well. And you sat there and you're like, whoa, fucking hell. And I went to the local IMAX where they were like, we have IMAX now. And it was like, this is just a normal size screen. I don't get why you call it an IMAX. Oh, it's slightly bigger. I'm lying. But the building itself isn't tall.
No.
That's why it's a giveaway. No. The one in Manchester, that building is 7 stories high. And so it's a proper IMAX. But when they said there's an IMAX in there, I was like, yeah, but the building's not very tall. So how can you have an IMAX screen in there? So I'm fucking good.
So yeah, but anyway, no one thinks to book it there. And this was,
oh, really?
I think it was like 2 days after release. There was only like 3 seats booked. In the worst places. In the worst places. You know, like when you book on an IMAX, it's...
Yeah, it asks you where you want to sit.
It puts your like 3 tickets, so it put 3 people together, and you got to put it on the map of seats where you want to sit. The seats were like at the. I can understand at the back, but right over to one side, either side.
Middle.
Nothing in the middle.
You want to be central.
You want to be at the front of the back column in the middle.
Exactly, central, baby.
I go around the cinema like Sheldon testing the acoustics.
Testing the.
Yeah.
No, it should be good though. I'm really looking forward to it.
It's going to be so good, mate.
It should be. I hope it's not a build-up. Will Spider-Man be in it?
No.
Or do you think they've put something at the end?
Well, no, there's nothing at the end. That's been confirmed. There is nothing at the end. I don't know why.
Is that not the red heading though? And they will be.
Well, you know, I'm going to sit there till the fucking end. It's just science. But there's no confirmation of Spider-Man, but people have said it's flooded with awesome cameos.
What bothers me recently is, obviously, I've got a little boy, and he started watching the Disney Channel, and they've got one that's almost the Marvel Disney Channel. Already, that is full of Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Spider-Man crossovers. Like, consistently.
Yeah.
There's barely an episode of Spider-Man that hasn't got the Avengers in it anymore. So, was that new? I don't know. Or did that happen from the beginning, or what?
Spider-Man.
Or was it since they signed the deal, they just instantly made this cartoon?
They made the Avengers film based on not the 4 original, but the biggest well-known set of Avengers. But there are so many different characters that have been in the Avengers and stuff like that. But one that I'm looking forward to is Black Panther, because I know that he's making a cameo in it. It's basically confirmed. It's not been. They've not said yes, Black Panther's in it, but in the trailers it's shown. I can't remember the fucking place where he lives, but he's the king of it, and it showed clips of that, but like sort of like really quick clips of like a sign that will say, is it that Rakawanda or something like that. So I think he's going to be in it, and I hope he is, because
I was reading the potential deaths. Rhodey.
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be Rhodey, and everyone's saying the Scarlet Witch. Quicksilver. They're going to kill him really quickly.
Good. Not so much for the Scarlet Witch, but I'm sorry. But I do not think that whoever this unknown is, or he might not be unknown, he's just unknown to me, ego swag. But the guy who's playing Quicksilver in the Avengers is not going to be as good as the Quicksilver in Days of Future
But was
Past.
that guy made by that scene?
No.
In which case
No.
he can do it. Do you
Even
think
like
his
his
personality paid off.
His personality, like in the basement, like when he's like flipping around and he's like, "What do you want?" and stuff like that. Or what I was talking to you about the other day, and it's just one little facial expression where he frees Magneto after he sellotaped the copper to the side of the elevator, and he's in the lift with Magneto, and he keeps saying, "What do you do? What do you do?" and stuff like that. And Magneto says, "I killed, or I tried to kill the president." And he goes, "Wow!" But he slightly stood behind Magneto, and he goes, "Wow!" And he goes. And he looks at the guy who was like sellotaped to the wall as if to say that Magneto was crazy. Just those little things. I think
he's going to be awesome.
He's really good.
The Daredevil did come out, as everyone says. I've watched 2.5 episodes. So brutal.
I'm
impressed because I was really hoping it wasn't Arrow. Because I can't get into the Arrow. I can't get into Flash. I can't get into them two specifically. Too cheesy for me. But Daredevil is not cheesy at all. In fact, it's kind of full on. He hasn't got his suit yet though, which is a thing.
He's just got a thing over the top.
He's got a balaclava, yeah, he's got a balaclava. Which is a dead giveaway that he's blind. If your main attribute was blind, right, that really limits the number of people you've got to find, doesn't it? So, I would just have eye holes. Just to, like, not be so obvious that I can't see. Unless it helps him, but I can't imagine so. He's blind.
That is a pretty big giveaway.
It doesn't make a difference. Why would you not have eye holes? Why? I don't get it. You just seem to be, like, revealing the fact that you're obviously blind. Is it a smug thing? It's like, I'm blind, I'm kicking your ass, I'm kicking your ass, I'm blind.
I like to think of it as it being a smug thing. I'd love for it to be a smug thing.
He is a pussy magnet, it's got to be said.
Really?
You know the best thing about the Daredevil, and no spoilers, it only came out today, is they don't use the shitty sonar graphics
I believe so.
of the Fleck.
Good.
The Fleck does not, like, I was dreading, and I thought, I'm actually probably going to turn this off if it goes into some weird CGI fucking sonar dolphin shit. Doesn't do any of that, which is like, yeah, it's full on, it's brutal, it's exactly what it should be, which is so good. Are you hyped for the Thrones?
Very hyped for the Thrones, mate. Very hyped for the
Confirmed. Thrones. Like, it's finishing way before the books. Like, the ending's out there. Confirmed. So, book readers, be told.
Look at the ending of the TV.
The TV show will finish with the actual ending, as it is scheduled to do, way before the books, so... That is confirmed now, 100%. But it is going off the racks because there's certain people dead and alive apparently in the series that aren't in the books. I haven't had a chance to read the books. Just finished the War Z. Wonderful fucking thing. But yeah, confirmed absolutely will finish way before the books finish. And it will be what the books should be ending. So that's going to be interesting. The posters are amazing. Have you seen the hype poster? Have you seen Tyrion on the boat with the dragon?
I've not seen that poster.
Which is obviously, he's off to where Daenerys is chilling. I've had to like remember all the names. It's been so long since I fucking watched it. I don't remember any of the names at all. I can't remember even the name of my favourite character who died.
What's that again?
My favourite character in Game of Thrones who died. He was only in it for one season. He got squashed by the mountain.
The Viper, mate!
Yeah, what's his name?
Oberyn Tyrell?
No. Oberyn's right, I think.
Oberyn. I'm sure it's Oberyn Tyrell.
No,
no, it's Tyrell. I'm sure it's
not Tyrell.
Are you sure?
Tyrell's the big-eyed chick from Captain America. It is! I'm telling you, it is! You guys know what I'm talking about, right? She has big eyes. She's hot, but she's got big eyes.
Oberyn Martell.
Martell, there you go,
there
see?
You go.
Told you.
You mean, fuck off, how close you were?
She was in Captain America. She kissed Rogers in the first Captain America. Not when they had that building with the weird name, the fucking Tri-Skeleton or whatever the fuck it's called. Captain America 2 is a terrible movie, I'm just saying. It is, it's fucking awful. But yeah, the poster, because the posters are on every street corner. I don't know what it's like where you guys are, but the posters are on every fucking street corner.
It's going to be good though.
The thing is about Hoda though, this is what I didn't get. Natalie Dormer, yeah, she's hot.
Not in it this season. Apparently,
that's the thing. Are they actually just cutting? Because that's where his story's already finished in the books.
Yeah, apparently in this season, the whole thing with little "Ooh, cry for me, I can't walk" Stark and his party. Yeah, they're not in this season of it. I'm not that bothered about it, to be honest. I think it's a shitty part of the TV footage. You compare things.
That story is shit. You know what it is? It's too magical.
It's not
Does
that.
That make sense to
you
anyone
compare
else?
his story arc to people like the Hound, who only has to sit in a pub and talk tough, is miles better. What are you looking at?
Someone's calling out that she's not in Captain America. Prepare to get your ass fucked. Yeah? Get told, son. Oh.
You moron. There you go.
There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Science, motherfuckers. Science. There she is. She's absolutely the same person. Boom. Headshots all over the fucking place. Yeah, fuck Bran. It's too magical. It's too fucking magical. It's all the fucking taking over the animals. I couldn't give a shit.
Magical hand grenades.
Dr. fucking... Yeah, the holy hand grenade of Antiox.
Exactly.
I don't give a shit about this.
Pick me up.
It was kind of cool when Skellies came out of the ground, but it was like, no, this isn't Baldur's Gate. Fuck off, Bran. Get back in your wheelbarrow and go shit yourself somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly.
And take that pixie man with you. He fucking keeps following around. He's totally Harry Potter in some world. Have you seen Harry Potter these days? He's got a beard and everything, but he just still looks like Harry Potter. I don't think he's ever getting away from that. That guy takes crack probably, because he's half the pictures his eyes are like totally blacked out. He's got a beard, still looks like Harry Potter. Never getting away from that fact that he's Harry Potter. He's just so fucking Harry Potter. I know everywhere Natalie Dormer is all the time. And Olivia Wilde. I know that.
She's in Tron 3 as well.
I am GPS's. Tron 3! Well played. Recently rewatched Tron Legacy. Gave it such a harsh review.
I like it.
Great. The CGI is what ruins it. On the bridges. Yeah, it really takes you out. Oh, Fast 7. I was actually going to say, because the Paul Walker's, the CGI's his face bit. Can you tell?
Here's the thing. I watched a video of a guy talking, and he only had stills in the background of saying where the CGI parts with Paul Walker are. There are some quite obvious CGI parts, like the ending. They did a doctored ending for obviously to make it really tasteful. Those are CGI parts. Before that, there are several scenes that I actually like. I sat forward on my seat, and I shit you not, there was a guy sat 2 seats down who did the same. So he must be on the same like wavelength as me, looking to see what we could point out about it.
Can't help it, can you?
There's a part where it's in the trailer. It's not a spoiler. They're in a car, and the cars go out of a plane.
In Fast 7?
Yes. Now, there's a part where Paul Walker's got his hands on the steering wheel, and like the camera starts to get closer and stuff like that. He's still like looking around and stuff. It's like almost ready to go, so it's quite tense, flawless. I could not tell. CG. It was they had his I think it was his two brothers and his CG face, but it was unbelievable.
Yeah,
really good.
That's the only thing. I actually watched Tron because it's on Netflix. I watched it while I was playing WoW, and so I was basically listening to it.
Take
so
her off.
much better.
I don't want to do the rest of the web show with a chubby.
She is hot, isn't she? It's that unique look that works. You know who's not hot, in my opinion? I'm gonna go bold statement.
Talk to me.
Jennifer Lawrence. You
always say that.
I just need to get it out there. Oh. I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
She's in my top 5.
It's the laminated top 5.
She's in my top 5.
She's in the laminated top 5. And Scarlett Johansson. Don't get that either.
She's not in my top 5.
No,
she's pretty.
She's pretty. She's movie pretty, for sure. No worries. I'm not saying she's not a beautiful woman.
Christina Hendricks, mate.
As ridiculous as movie women get, which they are ridiculous.
Yeah, search for Christina Hendricks.
Christina. Do we really have to do this?
Yes. This is my number 1.
And a reminder, everybody, get your cameras ready.
This is what a figure of a woman should look like. Not skinny.
Fuck off, dude. Not skinny. Right. Yeah, exactly. So I wonder what you like about Christina. Where have you seen her then? I don't know.
Mad Men.
Yeah, I wonder what you like about her. I wonder. I really wonder. I really wonder what it is about her that you really like.
Personality.
I find that.
It's personality!
It's personality.
She's a lovely lady.
Right then, let's do a little competition.
Right.
Because you guys have been really awesome at using Game Fan Shop again. Thank you, 2 thumbs fresh.
You could do better.
We get a kickback every time you buy a game on Game Fan Shop. So what we always said is that money will go to you guys again. So we're going to give away a copy of Grand Theft Auto 5. Hey! But what you have to do, and you got 10 seconds to prep, is get your camera ready on your phone.
We're not going to do it now, though.
Apparently not.
Can I? No, this is what we talk about, right? Let me do what we talked about, because it's going to be a surprise thing, mate.
I think I spoiled it.
No. Okay. We're going to tell them what's going to happen.
All right.
So at some point tonight, we're not going to do it where it's going to be a case of whoever can Google the quickest answer or whoever can just guess the most, or we don't want to be flooded with pictures or anything like that. But here's the rules. Get your camera phones ready. At some point tonight, we're going to just go now, and we're going to go into a stupid pose. In that pose, you have a 10-second window to take a picture of you with us in the background and tweet it to him. The first one that we receive, and we'll show it on the screen to show you that we're not bullshitting, will win the code.
And you don't have a phone? That's first world for you.
You suck balls.
You don't have a phone? That's pretty first world, dude. That's pretty fucking first world.
Yeah.
Just gonna say, I there's like kids at like 4 now have got phones. Not to make you feel bad or anything.
But you should have some battery in it because it might not be for another hour, which would be
Well, just don't do it till the end.
just do it right at the very
Too much effort, already bought it. Well, if you already bought it, that's fine.
Yeah.
But there you
What
go.
a twat augers.
It is the big start meetup this week, so fair play to those guys. They're all going to Amsterdam.
Indeed, Arugo. Indeed.
Love to be there, but we are super busy. You know how busy I am recently? It's fucking retarded. I had to drop out of a stag do. Which sucks. A dodgeball stag do. Just couldn't do it. Can't do it, man.
Wait.
Can't get 2 days to go play dodgeball.
We are really not just going to gloss over that.
What?
A dodgeball stag
Well,
do.
you're not married yet. What would you do for your stag do? What would you guys do for your stag do?
It depends. It depends on budget.
iPads have cameras, I'm pretty sure.
They do have cameras.
So, there you go. Science. You're out science.
It depends.
Oh, can't do it in the background. Mirror.
You mean you can't do it in the background?
So you can't take a picture with the iPad in the background, can you? But you can if you've got a mirror.
With the iPad in the background?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Well, we have to be in the background, so if he's watching it on an iPad...
Then you'll see what he's going to take a picture of. Because it's got a forward-facing camera on it.
Yeah, I know, but behind him there won't be a picture of us. Yeah, there's no iPad behind you because you're holding it.
What do you mean there's no iPad behind me?
How would there be an iPad behind you?
Oh, you're watching it on an iPad?
Yeah.
But yeah, it depends on budget. I'd like... Excuse me. I'd like, ideally, just a weekend in somewhere
you
cheap.
travel?
If I had the money for it, I'd go from as far as, this would be my limit, as like a weekend in Spain just where it's hot, get pissed for a bit, come home. That's it, just for a weekend. If not, then I would gladly go for a fucking curry, watch a film, get shit-faced, go to bed.
Well, that's what we did.
Exactly.
Honest Indian, my stag do finished at about 7 o'clock at night.
8:30, mate.
About 8:30, because we were out all day from like the get-go.
Go-karting.
We went go-karting, then we went for a beer in the weirdest pub ever, which was really bizarre. A pub that still had the World Cup flags up, no less. And I believe the World Cup, as far as I know, using stuff, is soon.
Soccer?
I couldn't be more vague. Yeah, so they still
Soccer.
had the World Cup flags up, which I thought was fucking amazing. And yeah, we just went for a curry, which is pretty fucking good.
I'm not a fan of the soccer. I don't
Neither am
follow
I,
it.
but,
I always
that was an
like
old
to get
school pub.
I like to get amongst it though when it's the World Cup. Where's my beer?
Airsoft?
That was a fucking fail, wasn't it? 2 foot challenge in it offside, ref.
I would never go paintballing again.
I would.
I'm out of paintballing. I'm done.
The only
After
reason
the
I-
last time, I'm not doing
The
it.
only reason I don't like paintballing is if they don't have washing up liquid, steam your visor 1, and steam my glasses 2, I won't do it.
Well, that was not a problem for me, but you saw the injury I had last time. That was outrageous. Like, I'm
Mate,
not
that
doing
was
again.
platoon
That
level
was,
injury.
yeah, I'm not doing that again. That was fucked up. It was fucking stupid. But I mean, the actual event was good because what they did for that one was get me and you. No,
3 of us.
it was me, you, and the groom in the middle, and everybody was with us, which was a party of a lot. Shot us with a full clip, but I caught
Oh.
one in the head, and my god,
You're
was
like
I was
Gorbachev,
down.
mate.
I was almost down for that.
I've
That
got a
was
picture of
that
that
was a
stuff somewhere.
swelling. That was a purple swelling on my head, and we had to go out again. But we did end up in a strip club, so that's all good.
It was
I'm not
all
into
good.
the strip club either. I'm out of that.
I'm not.
I feel like an old man, but I'm not. I'm just not into it. It was so fake.
I miss
That
it.
it was
though.
annoying.
I know it was
It
fake.
was so
but
fake. It was annoying.
I miss it.
It wasn't like Amsterdam. Amsterdam does it right. I think it's the Manchester style. They're shit.
Yeah.
They are. They're just.
I
they're
think
shit.
we've been exposed to Amsterdam, and everything after that is just
I
like.
told the boys.
not the
I
same.
mean, there must be 30 lads going to the Stark meetup. I think Noble's going as well, and Banana Bar. I gave them the full tips. Banana Bar, all fucking good. Banana Bar all day, every day.
When you go to the Banana Bar, if you go in a party and like they'd host a party like event, if one of them says who wants the first lap dance, say me.
I was first. I think you went second.
I waited because there was a real.
You
I
waited
thought
till the really good bit.
there was a real. No, there was 3 women who were because they put on different acts.
Performances.
Performances,
It's performance
yes.
art.
And one of them, there was 3 women, and one of them was extremely fit. And I basically, I bit my tongue until everyone, she was going like, okay, who wants this, who wants this? And when it was her, it was like, who wants this? Like, me! And got in there.
Well, you
in
can't
there.
generalise all women. We're talking about strippers, but it was just really forced.
Aren't all women strippers?
The only goal of the strippers in the English bars was to get you to buy a drink.
Yeah.
That was it. And that's all they wanted was you to go to the bar and buy a drink. and they don't drink it. They get you to buy them a drink, and I didn't, and therefore I was like useless.
Thraps Prague. No, it wasn't Prague that I went to. It was Budapest that I went to. Everyone raves about Budapest, but I still prefer Amsterdam over Budapest.
We had a good time though.
It was
it
a
might
really
depend
good
on the
time.
company. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It might be like that. What have you been playing this week? I think you've
Solidly.
been warframing the fuck out of us.
Solidly warframing, mate.
Are you banging it?
Oh, mate, I'm addicted to it. I'm at work, and all I'm thinking about is because all your weapons, all your weapon pieces, all your armor pieces are constructed by you.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you get materials and what have not. But anyway, all I'm thinking about is while I'm at work, is I wonder if my such a piece or my
Oh, does it
armor
take
piece
time?
is ready. Yeah, because you need a
So
full...
you're waiting for your garrison missions?
No,
That's what it says to me.
no. But I'm enjoying the shit out of it. There's that many different connotations of weapon combat, whether it's like pistols, assault rifles, sniper rifles, submachine guns, laser rifles, bloody insect firing guns, grenade launchers, and the melee abilities. Each melee weapon that's different. It could be like there's a set of Wolverine's claws, mate. When you put them out, because they're on the outside of your wrist. When you choose your melee weapon, it just goes. And it's like.
Yeah, well, I got the ball dagger, so get on my level.
I've had one of them before I stopped playing WoW, so.
I haven't.
Anyway.
I haven't. I had the fortunate moment. I've been like so demotivated with WoW recently. It's unfucking believable.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, I'm so glad because I'm making the legacy video. I said the other day it's finished, and I am writing it. We need to reshoot the intro. I told you the other day. But other than that,
Why do we need to reshoot the intro?
I've changed it to make it better.
How dare you?
I know it was pretty good last time with the flexing, but yeah,
The flexing?
Yeah, the intro was the flexing bit. Don't worry about it.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Don't worry about it. But I decided like I'm just gonna make the legacy video this week. But you know what's missing in WoW right now? It's fucking a place to go and have a good nerdy conversation. It used to be elitist jerks. There's nowhere like that anymore. It really fucking sucks. I love that stuff. Really nerding out. There's nowhere. Fucking sucks. Really sucks. And MMO Champion's the closest you're gonna get, but it's not modded that heavily, you know, to make stuff not shit. Fucking hell. You go in there and it's like, this is some of the responses I was reading because I'm browsing, and it's like, I was looking at the rogue stuff just to make sure I'm up to date, and some guy was like, I don't play a rogue, but I guess. It's like, dude, shut
Go
the
away.
fuck
Go away.
up. Really? Some guy was like, hey, I'm doing mythic blah blah blah. What do you think we should do about this set of like, how can you, let me tell you what it was. This is how nerdy the conversation was. Operator Thulgar, train boss, mythic. Your set bonus as a rogue can cause you to have a DPS loss, right? It can.
Really?
Yes, it absolutely can, because of the way energy interaction works and the amount of energy you use compared to the Sinister Strikes, which lines up perfectly with the ad trains. And in Mythic, you have to kill the ads immediately. And so if you do it well, what you'll have, if you're a good player, you can get Deep Insight, which is mad deeps, and Killing Spree for them all. And in most occasions, if you've got the Beating Heart of the Mountain Mate, which gives you mad multi-strikes, you can do ludicrous DPS. I'm talking hilarious, right? So I'm on my rogue, and I'm like, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And it's really fucking me off. And the difference is like 10k difference over the whole course of a fight. It's ridiculous. Like 10,000 DPS. I'm like, this is really getting on my tits. So I was like, seeing if anybody was talking about this issue. It's like, because if the 4-piece procs a lot, you end up spamming a lot of Viscerates. It causes your energy to go wonky, which counts out the Sinister Strikes you cast to get you to Deep Insight and all that kind of stuff. It's a really specific first world problem. Don't get me wrong. So I was looking if anyone else was talking about it. So I went into the rogue thing and it's like, some guy was like, how much should I have fine weakness up? I'm like, no, it's a reasonable question, I suppose. What is the percentage you should have it up? Blah, 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 blah. This guy was like, I haven't got a rogue. But, in my opinion, I think you should have it up a lot. Thank you. I was like, dude, shut the fuck up if you don't know the answer. You fucking dickhead. And so the guy was, well, my brother plays a rogue. And I agree with him. You should have it up a lot. And then the guy was like, thanks, guys. That's really helpful. I'm like, is it? Is that really helpful? Do you feel better now as a person? Do you feel like you've sussed it out? Is this the intricacies we're talking about? Not all threads are like that, but Jesus Christ. Like, if an elitist jerks came in and went, you're a dick, Al. You're a dick, Al. You know, shut the fuck up if you don't know what you're talking about. You know, I have an alt rogue. It's about level 30. But in my opinion, you know what I mean? It's just, you're a fucking a-hole, man. And every fucking class is full of this stuff. It's like, how do you work this? And some guys are like trying to math it up, and then some guy walks in like, hey! Hey!
That's Southern America, man. Hey! die!
Yeah, exactly. Everyone will be like, no, you know, like I did the Shadow Priest this week, and this thing called dot weaving. So your set bonuses change it out. So I wanted to like make it really clear, but it's kind of muddy. Some people are working it out, and then I went into this conversation. There was a lot of math info going on. I was like, oh, this is cool. So I can kind of study the math on it and all that kind of stuff, and give some better info. And then like this guy's like, yeah, but if you do this with the Devouring Plague, and you can kind of weave it in, you get an extra tick of insanity, and that's really nice. And then some guy come in and go, ah!
Nice quiver, mate.
What do I do if I pick touch? And that was the rest of the conversation. It was fucking gone for like the next 6 pages. Like, thanks.
That's a good comment. Well, I play Rogue in Hearthstone, so
yeah. Well,
I'm gonna jump in here.
I have opened a deck of cards or two, so I kind of think I know what I'm talking about. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Well, at least it's kind of died off. A lot of the mega interesting players have kind of stopped doing their stuff. Even the guys I talked to on Skype, it's like, you know, what do you think about this? And they're like, you know, I don't even play anymore. And I'm like, why? And he's like, we cleared the content, blah, 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 blah. Which most of my old high-level friends have cleared the content a while ago. And I'm like, yeah, but what do you think? He's like, I don't give a shit. I'm done. I couldn't give a shit, so I don't bother. And that's the kind of thing that's going on. But we haven't talked about Hearthstone, because I don't play it anymore.
Oh!
Black Rock Mountain is out.
Yes, it is.
Black Rock Mountain came out in the last 2 weeks.
Yes, it is. I'm keeping up to date with it. I've cleared the second wing on Heroic.
Are you all up to date then? Is there a third wing out?
No, next Friday.
Next Friday?
Next Friday.
And that wing is what? What were the wings?
The first one was...
It's all based on Black Rock Mountain, yeah?
Yes, the first one was Black Rock Depths, I believe. The
Ooh.
second one
Does it take
is
forever?
Molten Core. The third one is
really?
Blackwing Lair, and the fourth one is like it's called like some like hidden lab.
Is it not?
Which is like
where
VID.
Cameron was? That's the top, isn't it? I'm just thinking in terms of wow, Black Rock Depths, Molten Core, Blackwing Lair, and then yeah, Blackwing Descent. So that's what it is, Blackwing Descent. Yeah. Yeah,
okay. But I tell you what, I've been. I'm not gonna lie. I can't do the heroic bosses on my own custom decks. I have to look up on Hearthstone. I'm just not that good a player.
It's fair enough.
But on the original ones, well, on the normals, I'll do it with my own deck. I'll just basically look what cards the boss has got, look what his ability is, and build a deck to counter.
Who's in it? Is he still free like Nax?
In the first wing, it's the Grim Guzzler.
What? How do you make that into a boss?
Quite well, actually.
Really?
There's a mob called the Grim Patron, which is a 3/3.
Okay.
And every time it takes damage, it summons another Grim Patron.
That makes sense, actually. Yeah.
So it's like he says like it, and his ability is like he's like a
is the
0/1 taunt.
Oh, the bartender or anything like that?
I think it's the bartender you're fighting.
Oh, really?
But it's like his ability is like every 1 mana or 0 mana summons a 0/1 taunt or something. He's like, hey lads, get in here! And he like throws a guy in and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The second boss is the trial area. Where you go into that like trial room and there's like the Dark Iron Judge. I can't remember his name.
Oh yeah. It's the second boss.
Yes.
Yeah,
every card he plays is a legendary.
Oh, that's cool.
From 0 to like 10 type thing. Yeah.
Good because the mobs in the actual fight.
It's good.
Shit.
It's good. And the third boss is Thorazan, the last boss with his wife.
Oh, his wife's in it as well.
Yeah, because his
wife. Iron Foe?
Just listen.
Sorry, mate.
His wife is a 1/3 on the board that will only attack you every turn unless you put a taunt up. It attacks the taunt. His hero ability is 2 mana, does 30 damage to your hero. Now,
alright,
he can't use that while his wife is up.
Oh, so you can't use AoE.
You can't use AoE.
Alright. Can you make her health big?
If you're a priest.
Yeah, okay.
But here's the thing, like on all these three in normal were quite easy. The first boss, one of the, I think his hero ability is he uses it and he draws a card from his deck and your deck.
Big cards then?
No.
Oh really?
Just here's the thing. So they did it. I looked on Hearthstone after it. I beat that with just a normal deck, with my normal paladin deck. I do tell a lie. The second boss. All bosses I just beat normally. Here's the thing. Some guy, I was trying to do it on Heroic, see how far I could get without actually checking out Hearthstone. I did the normal quite easily. On Heroic, I can't remember if it's the first boss or the second boss where... No, it'd be the second boss, sorry, but it's the one where he uses his hero ability. He draws a card, you draw a card. On Heroic, he draws 2 cards, you draw 1 card. There was a fucking... beautiful idea that someone did where he picked a shaman, and basically he had 2 mobs in his deck. The rest were spells. Those two mobs.
Him to draw then.
Those 2 mobs were Alakir and Kel'Thuzad.
Just
So
guessing.
every turn you will either draw Alakir or you will draw Kel'Thuzad. You keep it alive for one turn,
Yeah.
and everything after that, and then your cards have got like the new Shaman spells, which I don't think you've seen, is you can give a friendly minion death rattle, so it'll come back to life and stuff like that. And you can reincarnate, which kills it and comes back to life. So you use that on Alakir, and it dies, it comes back to life, it brings 2 of them back, and blah blah blah. You just smash him in the face until he's
Fair
fucking
enough,
dead.
that's pretty good.
It's so good. But some of them are really good. Like the second wing, I think it is, and I'm probably going to get mixed up now because I know the last boss is Major Domo Executus.
Why not Rag?
When you kill him, he summons Rag.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. That's a pain in the ass. A big pain in the ass. Because the turn before you kill him, when his health is really low, he will fill the board with molten giants.
I get fucked.
So then you kill him.
He should use his Silver Furon Harbinger, not the Sulfur.
Well, that's his hero ability.
Oh, okay,
That's
makes
his
sense.
hero
Yeah,
ability.
yeah,
So
yeah.
as a paladin, you're waiting for that turn so that he fills the board. Then you would quality consecrate, because when Ragnaros is summoned, he only has 8 health, 8 armor,
Oh, so you
like
can
the
kill
card.
him. Yeah, yeah.
So you just wait for that. You clear the board, and it's like, now if you got, and then like as a paladin, when it was on heroic, I summoned my Bolvar Fordring that was in my hand the entire
Not
time.
seen that.
Bolvar, each class has got 2 legendaries now. The other one for a paladin is Bolvar Fordragon. If he is in your hand, every minion that dies before you play him, he gains 1 attack.
Okay.
So as a paladin, with obviously his hero ability
and recruit goose.
and muster for battle. Have you seen muster for battle?
No.
It's cost 3 mana, summons 3 1/1 recruits and gives you a 1/3 weapon. So you're just firing all those out. You're firing all those out, and then as it comes to your turn, as you equality consecrate, then you throw out Bolvar, who's got like 37 damage. Deal with that!
So you like it then? Well worth.
Absolutely love it. The new cards that they brought in is massively like everything's varied. There's not just like yes cookie cutter, no shit, yes cookie. They're all like, well that could work in this deck, but if I use this and this and this, the synergy with the remaining cards that you've already got is beautiful. Beautiful. There's some really good cards in there.
That's fair play then. Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Right. Wait a sec.
It's like
All right.
So I'm thinking like, no, the thing with like Hearthstone is 1, 2, 3, now pause!
Hold it. Hold it. Give them time. Give them time. Give them time.
This is so fucking awkward.
They gotta catch up on the stream, you see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it!
Tweet it!
We're gonna...
We'll be back after the break.